Patriots. How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of, you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. If it's your first time tuning in to the broadcast, do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. So, I know that I've been trying to get the story out tonight, but I've been having difficulty after difficulty. But I am determined to get it out. So I'm going to have to do it the old school way, where you have to hear it from my speakers. So I hope everybody's having a good night. I hope everybody's doing great. I hope everybody is being safe during the storm. I know I am. If you lost power or anything like that, please know you're in my prayers, and stay clear from all of that nonsense. Now, with that being said, we're going to jump into tonight's story. So tonight's story is coming straight out of University of Kentucky. Yeah, I hated to be University of Kentucky. Now, out of University of Kentucky, there has been a situation about a recent glacier glider who lost her damn mind with that alcohol courage. Now, the footage I'm about to show you is very much some sensitive information. So, if you're one of those people to get triggered, you don't like seeing someone calling somebody racial epithets with the strong syllables or the strong pronunciation, then I suggest you click the hell off and don't look at this. But if you can handle it, then by all means get ready to see the footage. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to full screen it on my computer, and I'm going to adjust it so you guys can hear some of it, and I'm going to break my commentary with it in between it. All right? So you can hear what I feel about the situation. So give me 1 second here.
A UK student is facing charges in connection to an alleged assault on campus early this morning. Sophia Rosing. Facing several charges, including public intoxication, assault, and assaulting an officer. Video quickly spread online, appearing to show Rosing hitting a black student while calling her several racial slurs, and that is tonight's top story at 10.
Now, I want y'all to understand something about this young lady. All right, I'm finna let y'all know something about this young girl. This young girl that they just saw, she's one of those type that she's like a debutante or whatever. One of them southern girls that is spoiled, gets her own way, probably a daddy's girl. Never know what it's like to be in the trenches, and is probably has gotten out of stuff by parents just writing a check. Usually these type of people are highly intelligent, but they do not have a sense of accountability. It's like someone coming from Blackistan, just a high class version. If you get my drift. And they do not have respect for anyone they feel like that is not on their financial or social status. Because, see, you could be on their social status, but if the finances ain't adding to their status or more, they don't have no time to deal with you. Very conceited type of people. And this is what happens when they become very belligerent. They do stupid shit like this, what you about to see in this video. All right, let me go proceed on with this. Hit the like button, guys. Bless the super chats. Also bless the cash apps. Y'all know how we do over here.
those of y'all who don't know me, my name is Kyla, Kyla Spring, and I'm a student at the University of Kentucky.
Spring was working the front desk at Boyd Hall on campus when she says a student who appeared to be intoxicated entered the building.
I say, "Are you okay?" And she continues to look at me, and she starts calling me she bit me along my arm. She punched me in my face.
All right, so the young black lady that you see on this particular video, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. But let me make sure I'm connected right. Hold on. Try to make sure I'm connected. Cause I ain't seen nobody in here yet. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. Where I'm from, she'll be considered a nerd. Like I ain't even lying. She one of them girls that's probably very nerdy parents. Probably afforded her probably a suburban lifestyle. I wouldn't say that her family's like mega rich or anything like that, but you can kind of tell by the way she raised, this black girl, she's probably been very sheltered. You know what I'm saying? She ain't probably ain't used to those type of situations. Somebody drunk telling you and calling you all kinds of names. You know what I'm saying? She's probably not used to that. Let me go get my charger on here. My phone don't wanna, like it don't wanna charge tonight. Hold on. Hold on, y'all.
Hey,
Hold on, y'all.
I was coming to say I'm sorry.
But yeah, she wasn't no type of girls, man. I mean, you can just tell she's been very sheltered. So this is a shell shock to her. She's her first year in college. She ain't never had no drunk person probably come up to her, and no drunk person actually call her a bitch and tell her like, "Yo, do my chores, bitch." She ain't used to that. She not. I'm telling you now, she's not used to that. This girl is not used to this type of behavior. This is a culture shock to this young lady. Let's continue with the rest of the story, man. This is nuts.
And she kicked me in my stomach as well. She tried to run me over with a grocery cart that was in the lobby. This girl just continuously was berating me, not only with her words, but with her hands.
Police later arrived and arrested the girl, we now know to be Sophia Rosing. She's charged with assault and assaulting a police officer.
The video quickly spread on social media, and students tell us they were ashamed of what they saw.
I was just really disappointed to see that, one of my fellow students is acting that way towards another one of my fellow students. And I just hope that everybody at UK always feels safe and comfortable, and obviously that's not what happened.
UK released a statement saying they are in.
Y'all saw that, right? This young man earlier that I just played, he said he wanted everybody to feel comfortable and stuff. He did not want to say that it was to see a black student. He was trying to avoid any word there was not to spark any kind of racial tension. You know what I mean? And let me tell you something. This girl is the type of chick when I was in college will be considered easy. She'll be the type of chick that'll call a black dude that's a basketball player, football player, anything like that, all out in the open, the N word, this, that, and the third. And I guarantee you, not even before you get out the club, she's all over you wanting to go crazy. Like this is the type of chick she is, man. Like she just straight ignorant. Like I said, she is like if Blackistan was modified for the white version of a rich person, she would fit the bill. That's what she is. You can't make this shit up, bro. No accountability, talking shit, drinking like a damn fool. Oh my Lord. Oh my Jesus. You can't make this shit up. Let's continue.
Investigating the situation, adding that the actions in the video, quote, are deeply antithetical to what we are and what we always want to be as a community.
The amount of racism that you still see to this day means that people are still teaching their children that to still live like the past, and that's not how it is anymore. They need to grow up and live in this century.
Treasure Houston.
I'm gonna play that clip of what she said one more time. Cause I wanna hear the craziness out of this. Hold on for 1 second.
Antithetical to what we are and what we always want to be as a community.
The amount of racism that you still see to this day means that people are still teaching their children that to still live like the past, and that's not how it is anymore. They need to grow up and live in this century.
Treasure Houston and her friend were in Boyd Saturday night. They say they just missed the incident, but saw the videos.
It was heartbreaking.
All right. So I want to talk about the girl before that. She said that it's heartbreaking to see that people still teach their children racism, and it's not like that anymore, and racism still exists. Well, here's the thing. You're going to find racism everywhere you go. That's just a part of life. I hate to tell you this. You will never get rid of racism on either side. Listen, you're going to find people that's going to hate every nationality of people. It's just what it is. That's just how the world works. But is it to the point to where it's all the time? Like if you walk down the street as a black person, within 30 seconds, you're going to be called a racial slur? No. That's how it used to be back in the 30s and even in the 40s and the 50s. Especially in the 60s during the civil rights movement. We're past that. It's a very, very small percent chance that you're going to be in a situation where you get called racial slurs on a daily basis. Unless you in the hood and someone call you, that's my nigga, as a term of endearment, which is the stupidest shit I ever heard. I don't know how the word that your oppressor used against you is a term of endearment. But a lot of us use it. I used to be one of those too. Gotta use it all the time. That's my nigga. I'm fucking with that nigga. And all that shit. And now, when someone else says it of a different color or non-black or non-brown, we get in our feelings. Don't be calling me that. Well, we call each other that. But I have to disagree with the young lady beforehand. Honey, it is not as bad as it used to be. You're just going to have to overlook ignorance. Because if you throw a punch or act a fool every time that someone calls you a disrespectful term out of your name, guess what? You will never be free. You will always be locked up. Not only just physically, but emotionally inside too. Let's continue hearing what Treasure Houston has to say.
It hit me to the core.
Houston says what she saw made her feel less safe on campus.
It's kind of hard because there could still be a potential that it could happen to me.
See, this is where it makes me laugh. What do you mean you don't feel safe on campus? Did the girl went and killed this black girl in cold blood? No. Police were called. She was arrested. Even though she was booked under the name Jane Doe, people were safe. See, this is why I hate the new generation. They take things like disorderly conduct situation like this young girl has done to the point that they feel threatened. This girl, all she did was took a buggy and try to run people over with it. She had no weapon on her, really, at all. She was just talking a whole lot of shit. I mean, I'm surprised she didn't puke all over everybody the way she was moving around. So I don't see the danger in that. I mean, I know it sounds like when I say this, that I sound very out of touch, but I'm not, because danger is when you are being called those type of names. Someone's got a knife or a gun fully loaded pointing at you. You're shaking. You know, your nerves is bad. Anxiety is high. You're sweating. You have nothing to defend yourself. And all you can think about is, when am I going to see my loved ones again? Now, that's a dangerous situation. This does not inherit that. This is a privileged glacier glider who got a touch of Blackistan inside of her right quick and decided to be ignorant. That's all she did. And now she is getting the brunt end of the stick, because this is not the first time she's done this. This time she just did it in a broader stage. I mean, I know her parents are probably very ashamed of her at this point. I don't see her getting into a big college anytime soon. I mean, if she do go to college, she's going to have to go to a community college and keep her head down, because ain't no big college like University of Kentucky, Michigan, any of those. Not those woke colleges. Woke college is not going to take her. She is the epitome of not having enough white guilt. I'm just being honest. Let's continue.
I don't want to see it happen to anybody else.
Patricia Luna walked into the lobby just as the situation was getting started.
I heard a slap, and then I heard racial slurs, and I was like, that's not okay. So I'm not going to leave, and I'm going to pull out my phone so that I can record.
Luna stayed until police came and arrested Rosing.
The girl that was being harassed.
See, this is what makes me so mad with this new generation. They said, well, I wasn't going to stand for this girl getting bullied and getting all these words pointed towards her. And all of a sudden, you pull out your phone and you're recording. Why are we recording when you should have been calling the security on campus to de-escalate the situation? You should have been doing what you can to make sure that this young girl wouldn't harm herself or others by trying to, stop it or whatever. I mean, I don't know, man. It just makes me so upset with the new generation. Like, everything that happens when it comes to something physical or something disrespectful, they just want to get out their phones. They don't want to actually get active, as in call the cops, get help. I mean, we seen what happened with the rapper Takeoff. What did they do? Did anybody go and rush to try to get help? No. Everybody was too busy trying to take their cell phone out and take pictures of the man dead on the floor. What happened to the young man P&B Rock that got killed at the Waffle House? What did everybody do? Took their phone out and record. No one tried to administer help. That's what this new generation love to do, man. It's all about just taking out your phone, and yeah, that's what it's about. And I hate that. I really do. I know I shouldn't be acting like this, but I just hate that, man. I really do. I hate it to the point of no return. Let's continue with the story.
She handled that so beautifully. Like, she was always so professional and kind and didn't resort to violence, even though that Sophia gave her every single reason to want to fight back.
And like,
So she gets a cookie for not fighting back. Again, I think this girl didn't fight back because, to me personally, she came from an environment where she probably never had to handle any kind of oppression. Do you see how nerdy this girl looks? She's a freshman, and she probably ain't been in a fight in her life. She probably was like, "Oh, this is probably a joke. This is funny." And then when the racial epithets start getting stronger and stronger, she probably froze. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Not used to this. I don't fight. I don't slap people. Well, I know what I do. I just get over this and get the cops arrest her. Then I go on TikTok and go viral. And then the next following week after all this happened, and I don't have this, I don't have that video of that, but she went to a rally talking about how racism is prevalent in America to today. Man, you can't make this shit up, man. I guess people do anything for clout, right? Anything.
Lexington, Samantha Valentino, WKYT.
And UK President Eli Papaluto went on to say that teams are reaching out to the student victims who were subject to this behavior to offer up their support. We do have much more on this story on our website on WKYT.com.
All right, so I'm gonna wrap this story up right quick and tell you what happened with the lady that was a part of this nonsense that did what she did. Give me one moment. You gotta get by. I don't find a bowl. Okay, well that's why I got the camera. If you need to, I know. I'm back, guys. I had to take a minute break. So this is what happened. So y'all know the girl got arrested under Jane Doe. Daddy paid $5,000, I think, bond to get her out because her parents got money like that. Well, the University of Kentucky has expelled her. She's no longer a student there because of the behavior. And I don't know what other colleges she is probably applying to or trying to get to. I'm going to get to the comments. Robert Kish said, are they that fragile? We all get picked on. Well, Robert, that's the thing. This is the new school of kids. I mean, this is what they're taught. They're taught to be very, very fragile. Why you think recruitment's down 25% in the armed forces? You're letting all these walks of life of people in who are fragile eggs. Fragile eggs don't go to war, okay? Being fragile is not making you no war material person. And this is what we have created. Our generation of children is fragile. It's to the point now the women will have more testosterone in their veins in the next 40 to 50 years than the men that are coming up now. Why is that? Because every man you see is being educated, groomed to be a woman. Oh man, Resident X the Piggert, thank you very much. You're right. They are the type of that they want to use. You're right. You ain't lying. They are perfect. Look at what just happened in New Hampshire recently. Oh hell nah. To 41, I ain't going back. They can forget that. Used to be the cutoff in the Navy was 38. The cutoff was 38. Now they raised that shit to 41. Man, hell to the nah. I could not see myself going back to the Navy a second time in this new damn climate. I would be done got kicked out. One hope I know, but that's what's happening. Look what in New Hampshire just seen. There's a guy who is who is a transgender woman, who is calling himself a thick BBW. That's right. He has gained the weight to a point of no return, and he won. He is going to be what they call that, Miss America. He's going to run in the Miss America pageant. He's going to represent New Hampshire. Everybody's excited about it. I don't think my wife even heard about this one. Yeah, babe. There's a guy who's bigger than me and you put together that just won the New Hampshire pageant as a woman. He's representing New Hampshire. And he said he's fly, bitches. Can't make this shit up. That's what's happening. And you know what's even more sad, Rezon X, the Piggert? Women are not, these new age women won't stand up. They just like, well, whatever, that's cool. And it's sad. I don't know about you, but I would want that. Thank you, One Hope, for the super chat. $5 super chat. Thank you, One Hope. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, you can't. You can't give up now. Are you for real? I remember back in the day when I was growing up, women took pride in being women. Women took pride in having girls' time together, girl cookouts and cook-offs. Like women embraced each other and lift each other up. Even when they did some shady shit to each other, they would talk it out, hug it out, and be empowered. Now, shit, you got them talking and empowering the man. I mean, you go to the club now, you, you hear, oh yeah, my homegirl got a friend that needs a date, and and the old dude ain't telling you that the home girl that is tagging along got a package bigger than you. You know how crazy that shit is? That's what it is now. Look at what just recently happened in fuck, I don't know what it was. I gotta look it up. I think it was Vegas, maybe. I don't know, but this girl that's an influence. Well, excuse me, this transgender that is a influencer, really is a man, got breasts, but still got the package down below, and they put him in a man's jail in detention center. I think for disorderly conduct or whatever he got arrested for, and he was livid. He talking about suing the place. Talking about you should have put me in a special area. Well, newsflash, when you get arrested, you are property of the county or the state or whoever that arrested you, especially if you broke the law. They don't have to do shit for you, but treat you treat you humanely. I don't know what to tell you, baby. You better learn some Taibo or something, because a lot of these places don't acknowledge that. They don't. They don't acknowledge that you're a woman just because you got that upper wear on your chest. They don't acknowledge that shit. So it is what it is. I bet you this. You won't see no transgender man complain about being in a biological woman in a biological woman prison. You think they're gonna complain? You think they're gonna say, I'm a man. I don't need to be in here. Shit. It's not gonna work. Ain't gonna be like, yeah, well, you thought you was a man. Get your ass in here. It's crazy, man. We living in crazy times. But to me, to wrap this all up, it was unfortunate that the young lady got verbally abused by this super rich glacier glider that has been on the tear for the last couple of years, they said, at this college, acting the damn fool. But do I think that it was racist? Yeah, it was some racist shit said. Do I think that the glacier glider lady are racist towards Sun people? It's a possibility. I'm not in her mind frame. But do I think that the Sun woman was so traumatized that she needed to go on TikTok and basically blast it so she could get like 1 million views and go to a rally talking about how she is feeling oppressed on a daily basis? No, I'm sorry, but if they would have yeah, not to you, Resin. If they would have told me what would have happened to me, and they would have told me, "KK, you go and support at this rally," I would have told them, "Fuck no, I'm not doing that." Because for one, that was a one-time event for me. I didn't get, I don't get this every day. I'm not oppressed every day. I would just, for the first time in my life, had someone that was a fucking idiot. So I'm not gonna go and be all of a sudden ruha, let's go pro-black.com when it's not even that kind of party. It's got handled. She's expelled. Her life is ruined. I'm still here. I ain't got time for the shit. That's the only way we can stick together. We gotta quit rehashing this shit. You wanna solve racism? Quit bringing this shit up and quit rehashing it. You experience it, you learn from it, you move the fuck on. It's what it is. How you think that our parents were able to raise us? They raised us when they made a mistake. They didn't dwell on it. They didn't sit there in a corner and said, oh my God, little Junior pissed his pants because I did not take him in the bathroom in time. I'm a bad parent. They didn't cry and do all that shit. They just prepared themselves to know, okay, little Johnny is now learning to use the bathroom. I'm going to have to look at the signs. When he do the pee-pee dance, he's got to go. I mean, that's just what it is. Same thing with your teenagers when they make mistakes and say some fucked up shit to you. Yeah, it hurts. But we as parents can't sit here and dwell on the shit. We got to move forward, and we got to still be that anchor to be there to still guide them through life, because that's just how it works. But I don't know, man. I guess it's my dog's barking in the background. I guess this new generation is very, very confused. And I guess that criticism and oppression of any sort is too much for them to handle. Jump in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think about this story. Do you think that it was great that the young lady got punished for being a damn jackass towards people for all this time and got removed from the school? Do you think that the black lady, Kayla, I think her last name was Scott? Kyla. Yeah, Kayla. Do you think that Kayla was really traumatized to the point that she'll never recover? I mean, just tell me what y'all think about this whole story here. To me, I just think that it was a college situation that somebody that I would laugh about in the years to come. I don't see it that serious. That's just me. Please like, share, subscribe. Taking my black ass to bed. I'm out.